home grounds of Nations FC for Asante Kotoko, but that certainly will mean that both teams are going to walk into this arena.
Kumasi Asante Kotoko, no matter how they choose to look at it, they've never ever been dominant.
Nations FC have dominated this fixture by winning 3 of those matches against Asante Kotoko. So
most certainly he has to, and there's quite a lot for him to do, especially against the resurgent Nations.
At the Babayara Stadium, Asante Kotoko looking forward to seeing how best they can enjoy their football, how best he defeats a run that really has seen a lot of scrutiny on him as whether he deservedly so would be the man to lead Asante Kotoko. Well, Asante Kotoko really made 5 changes in the setup there, and he is also sitting out for Peter Amidu-Akwa. 5 changes for Asante Kotoko.
Yeah, I've said it. It looks more like a 4-4-2 diamond, but leading the attack for them with that support of Prince Bidu, and then also Seth Kojo together with Hubert Jew. It looks like an attacking lineup, and you would expect Kotoko to break that jinx of never having scored a goal in this fixture at home.
Well, Asante Kotoko here at the Babayara Stadium, and certainly they're looking to change a lot of things there for their fans who's here trying to see how they can support the side. But the interesting spectacle here is that Asante Kotoko want to start the first attack there on the right-hand side, put themselves in some awkward pressure there, and so centre back for Nations FC, Razak Simpson, ensuring that he wins back possession there for Nations FC.
We're also live on Oyerepa TV. Good morning and welcome. And then the 25th day of March 2026.
And Albert Samuel really got the better of Simpson and goes into the box looking for space and nobody there to connect. And that's a lovely piece of work there on Albert Samuel. The man I was just talking about. And that's Kotoko begins to.
So see Cristiano's last World Cup. And we have even greater desire to win the World Cup because Cristiano is with us. Okay, Ronaldo, na Portugal for Encine. From Gattuso, the right man, Reno will take us to the World Cup. On the bench, he resembles a lot in character, relationships with the players and vision. He has a good team at his disposal. Marcello Lippi and Ebo Gattuso. Abasu Gattuso is taking Italy somewhere. Playoff,
yes.
Okay, that's fine. So Zico is a Brazilian legend. If Neymar were playing consistently, I would take him for the World Cup. But for the friendlies, I think not, especially since he doesn't need to be tested. Yes, some coaches believe that so friendly matches your players they already tested. Allow them to rest and try the other. But coaches want to see how a team they will bond and gel and all that. Okay, United is planning on opening their new stadium in 6 years. Manchester in that's be 2032, and they expect a capacity of 100,000 spectators. Sir Jim Ratcliffe and company. Jimmy Gallagher say Mo Salah will go down ahead of Cristiano Ronaldo in the list of Premier League greats. Okay, where does it in Premier League greats? I think Salah easily Premier League. I mean, yes, was in the Premier League based on records and all of that, and what they did was playing in the Premier League. Salah has won everything.
Yes.
In the Premier League, Champions League, Premier League 2 times, FA Cup, Carabao Cup 2 times, and a lot of them. Cristiano also J League.
And also J League with Manchester.
How many times? Okay, so and then we will do that comparison. Whether what Jimmy Carragher claims is the real. The Rasmus Hojlund on leaving Manchester, it felt like it was over for me at one point. Here at Napoli, I've rediscovered my love for football. Manchester at Manchester. Okay, so Alan Shearer's take on who should win the PFA Player of the Year. Bruno Fernandes, in terms of performance, he's been absolutely outstanding. Alan Shearer, I don't know. Say Bruno Fernandes, Premier League Player of the Year.
He went on to say, if Arsenal wins the Premier League, he thinks that would definitely go to Declan Rice.
Jannik Sinner extended his remarkable run with a 7-5, 7-6, 7-4 bracket win over Alex McKilson at the Miami Open. Okay, that's it. Then elsewhere, back home in Ghana, Yekromun Sem. Okay, Pierre Obetinibi, Sports Minister Kasa, or say only players on discussions relative to bonuses and the structure is fine. everything is progressing steadily. GFA Communications Director Henry Asante Chum clarifies circumstances surrounding Ransford Yeboah's calling to the Black Stars. Ransford Yeboah no American.
Yes,
Ransford Yeboah.
Konidorfa Dabi ono ye ya Yeboah.
Okay.
Yeboah.
Na Ransford Yeboah no so I dem.
Obo Bundesliga.
Okay.
Kai 2 years ago he was part of Blasters, that young fair.
Na sa you ombudi ade ombobo omdin. Welcome you bet my body.
Konidorfa.
Me kan mo ambobo mo de minim omo de.
Ye place na.
Ah, we football team. Obu eso Bundesliga. Obodi and
say
omo we nya din de ball ye.
Place for Darmstadt and
the monk can brofo. Nya Darmstadt no. Me de ananya na me hwe. So bu team say omo Darmstadt but was aggressive the film okay.
I don't know. So play Americans or
Latujin phobia be ko se trainer bia.
Was it Jukumu ho?
Okay. According to close sources, say Jiku type no. FM 100.7.
Now he's playing very well. They are
Maria.
battling for relegation, but
Maria,
since the change of the coach,
according to close sources, the newly constituted Asante Kotoko board is set to reopen talks with reps of Captain Sambo O'Neill with a possible contract extension after earlier effort by the class management failed to reach an agreement. Board for okay. Baba
boss.
Oben or Mubia, no I catch them say. Yes, quality players there, yeah.
Yes.
But omo enhwe other areas say nkwala no a omo banibi. Many sa kakra infrastructure development, setting a good structure near there. So
was there no me we come on they omo price in this ane man awo kan nyina. But one thing omani wants to say
boy we no say onkwa man no man ko
your players be team mu a
omo maintain the call
nka omo kamu a
nkebeboa okay yate but I said okay omo nhwe ho there are a lot of very good players at the under 20 under 17 omo mbobo no
so now very
good omo maybe chance omo mo hoye bi no mdo omo wuram no omo hu say you give yourself some time say bia we when we film you no miensa then we get a team that they said there Ora Sims Kofi Mensah mo ye they put together a team by 1980 no they ban to move Africa quarter final semi final final win cup yes o buy now baby and the football no interest what I say but the signs must be positive you should see say there's a team that okay so Mediema supporters now requesting meeting with management the technical and the playing body. Okay. I'm so many no more said them near my BCFA. So what I say? Bibia fine. Lawyer Anna Bibia Princess Jamie want to say. Bibia for any mammy now. Yeah. Okay. Any moon says so Bibia be now only on when you're saying.
I say 7 months when you
sir, now me person here on a chilling days and okay.
Yes. We are
drinking water. Candle and magic drink.
Aye, candle there.
Yes.
I me say super.
Yes.
Super. Onumbia. You know na mini average side di ho dance ya chem saying no do na kakra anu I so. O sha say no kan no out ya no say oh lawyer. Say candle na nya agro. Me changing sura me no candle ni say.
Yeah, fine.
My active.
But some also they candles here.
Yes.
Oh, that's fine.
Just intro.
Okay. Alkaline water.
Alkaline water. Dr. Otuo-Acheampong say body that contains alkaline. Untanyare. Yare
It's cancer. For instance.
On say cancer need the main thing. But yare there.
9:52 Baba say no you be 10 minutes international break. Na yen ko na.
80 and pay yema special good morning na yemu akwaba. Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on your TV, live on your radio in Saturday. ɛdɔɔso de di sɛ fata sɛ wohwɛ na woteɛ ɛna yɛde ɛsom wɔ ketekete ma mpɔle bi ɛna ɛwɔ ma aka nsu a yɛanom aka mu no pa ɛna no pɛi yɛbɛto ɛbo ase atene nsɛm no mmerɛ a yɛkɔmfɛme mono no nyinaa ama wɔ on social so ɛyɛ Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa TV Ghana, Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa TV Ghana. Now yɛbɛsɛ asɛm at the international news nom onim sɛ yɛwɔ international break. Ricardo Charisma at the atujase way about last World Cup ama Cristiano Ronaldo and official with squadra ekuta the Portuguese national team nom our Mexico Canada US World Cup 2026 amitimi agem Portugal all the assets was amitimi agem the World Cup Emma Cristiano Ronaldo na Don Carlo Ancelotti training Emma Brazil national team nom and also prepare on weekend D on the French national team na our side game nom and odi atu jasa Vinicius Junior from now a woman and Vinicius Junior Ayana or believe sir 2026 FIFA World Cup Cristiano Ronaldo man for chemsa akote World Cup no also I believe sir obetimi abua ama Brazil national team no etimi akodi akwana nim obenya super tournament and a coach on Vini Junior and yede etu anim and anopay na owie and ochemsa ne squad no ready for the World Cup and our first slot at them and the Oya Brazil ni nasa bon unimba ade wasa uya and some ultimate pejam motimbonum na consistency etime aye juma or the players are motimbo soro and about 2026 FIFA World Cup and yes a din bia yes a me asma simi obenten me fi Brazil ti said the tebia I was me World Cup no be Gennaro Gattuso and Marcello Lippi at the Atujasem or the right manner. I was Okochi, the Italian national team, and believe some Italy more playoff from Ometim a qualifying at the fifth playoff from Nafe after some years offer. Omuntimin World Cup from Italy from Etim Arum our World Cup Enzo Fernandez at the Atujasa way about the last tournament. Woman Cristiano, woman Lionel Messi. That is Lionel Messi. Obekaya last Mundial and a J and on Argentina a Cocococha France. JM at the FI France for them or say I was 2026 FIFA World Cup. Jem at the Emma Lionel Messi a lot and a museum at the FI Lionel Messi home na Giuliano Simeone or the Atujam or say who say on your regular starter and for Emma Argentina national team nom essence of Argentina you experienced players Argentina you were Masanema Koye at the Emma Argentina on the believe some Niamana Ebekoye at the Emma Argentina national team on your starter Argentina national team nom and the Spanish national team Amutrenie out of World Cup friendlies Woma Abebono preparatory matches Woma Abona Enra Luis de la Fuente and Namrantan Etrenie Lamin Yama na our training ground sinti video room and a report TV no so and a pay Uchabium na Oko Luta Matias and a suya or see a dear a here and it's Jama Musiala Ebenya playing time Jama Musiala a player officer no here Emma Germany minor check Jama Musiala and Motimba ball at the Emma Bayern Munich before some Obe Prana Obebua Ama Diamond Chef of Germany at Tim Akon at the Aquanima at dear here and it's Obenya playing time now when you match fitness for the tournament now one Garcia when you the first call up into the Spanish national team or the two say a good and Obanom Nanyaje the Spanish national team num and Yamana Ekoye at the Ama one Garcia integration I busy at the amount of a lot of players and what national team no Johnny say this is the World Cup and Omotimbom Nyadia say Obenya call up into the Spanish national team about fighting for a place and what goalkeeping sector on Sam among for David Raya and I was so da among for Juan Garcia and I was so da and now Luis de la Fuente say obiet with them Emmanuel David Raya ono a good goalkeeper Arsenal Juma Adomayam also a Duba Bia Bansa na Juan Garcia abayat at the team Nintendo the only issues bia our good goalkeepers onai Simomo and our or good goalkeepers or de among the World Cup Portuguese national team nom attach it down and Mexico I'm prepare na I'm Mexico national team no abebom yebahwe video no emra homo team kokoko do Mexico kromom na amo AC at the efi womo basum Pau Kubasi or si finala sima nom nanka ne pe any sa abebon ni dream ni sa nanka falisima obetim asia campaign form yaka say nyadia say amacha say enne anase echina sa game nom obetim abaso or say amo dia too much nemom e Spain and a favorite say 2026 FIFA World Cup nom homo betimi ajem Bradley Bacola a player ema the freshman team na demete echem say Bradley Bacola e boss bian tenten wa ho masa a favorite he said he say left wing ho say Prabia ma in the World Cup Bradley Bacola and left wing ho abebom at the Emma French national team nom na footage of Brazil national team in section Orlando na Brazil national team nom Orlando mra homukoko do ye na amusidia free bus nom yatenina ato Oyerepa TV no som Zico a Brazilian legend na osi Neymar se obo consistently ono de definitely Otunabeko World Cup se friendly match ya mfre Neymar eno nkyere se Neymar onko World Cup na Neymar monom se omubobo a omundi ntanya fei ene ya besu anwo dirhwe nya fei ene ya be testing Neymar and sampom ena yedina ko World Cup na Ronaldo Nazario o se anonsom strongly o bakise e o se Neymar dos Santos Junior etime ekom 2026 FIFA World Cup no be a lot and a national team he comes with experience and Ronaldo Nazario at the Etujan and pay Italy are hoping to end 12-year absence from the World Cup na pay Oko Gennaro Gattuso asuya osienchem ema yenetie form and yenatwe for entibi say ade was amoye bia na amodi national team after 12 years womunko World Cup no ambeyam na fe amode the Italian national team no akọ 2026 FIFA World Cup na Luis Hall I reflect major influencer onyaye emra na osia kan amacho so Thiago Silva na oska English there na so amano a lot of impact and a day Luis Hall abedu bia wadri.
Yeah, so much. I think it goes without saying, really, the experience that he's had in the game. He's played a number of games at the highest level, and although he didn't necessarily speak much English, he was so good with me and he always wanted to help me improve. He was obviously playing a lot of games at the time at Chelsea and playing quite regularly for someone of his age, and he was taking time on the training pitch to try and help me out. And I think at the time him along with a lot of other players were always trying to help me improve. And I think whenever you get to play and train with older players, you can always sort of learn a lot from them, and I'm really grateful for everything that they've taught me.
Yeah, twas so afi England na high sense say o fridge na dada ente tiawa o ye fridge promo abusia koto fridge no fafi high sense fridge no o twa o de nsuo guma nsuo no ye nwuye high sense fridge no o twa odenam semwa ense eye papa entwa nyina mo kanea ne bebre enya fridge nso a ye so light ne adum na moto ase high sense de ntisa eba with durability eba with perfection into top high sense fridge ne bi na abusiam 28 March to 8 April. Now I am ready. Not to say assassin until test freezer. Display fridges designed to boost your star. Nina Abusiam Coco Toby our high sense Amasuye from where 0302 5500 5500 high sense everyday prices for everyday people. Now, Nema Koye at the Manchester United are confirming, sir, I'll be 2032 no na amo stadium fufra amo pesa amo sinum amo team SC 100,000 spectators and amo spectators e betime afa Pep Guardiola at the atudwo se otio na se onye bibia na opesa otwe football match na otwe Hans Flick Barcelona na ni James way the DNA of FC Barcelona said the Barca form e frasuo makane sane mana and openu etena die e wo team mo the situation around the club. He is the perfect manager for the club. And now I Pep Guardiola on Hans Flick Mohamed Salah Gali Enra and Babonte confirmation in your buyer said Mohamed Salah Gali the Egyptian king. He said yeah, all is over. Run where we on Siakai and former Liverpool after this season. Now ne all goals I was say at the Ama club room getting country videos no goals out was say at the Ama Liverpool over 200 goals Mohamed Salah Gali at me Ashem at the Ama Liverpool be trying to pay Oyerepa TV no some and some po and ya be tie ne nsem enti ohwe Oyerepa TV mo Salah goals ne bia was say at the Ama Liverpool ne dia to so no na abusuam Mohamed Salah Gali 9 years stay with Anfield no eba na wiye nyankopon bo asama yi na ode atutwam sa no kredie oda Liverpool team ni na say amaye bi ate amana papa na yese se oko Saudi Arabia ne wajisa ojenom ebe trebu na se be bo ho be se miensam ena ede amana alno safom ena person wo mo yes sadenom and your reporter eba amana over 1.2 million pounds, over 1.2 million pounds, and I'm a trading him. I'm a management carga at the Atudra Mohamed Salah Gali. So, Oye Samaya, Obe go down. I of Cristiano Ronaldo, Abase, he a player. I'm about Martin Yepa, and what English Premier League now. I'm a great player, Mosala, Abasime Cristiano Ronaldo, and Ian Sabam, Oruana Efina Sue Eba, Nani key goals and stats, and even Liverpool. Career 255 goals in all competitions. On himself, a ranked third in the club history. 435 matches. Now Premier League starts on 191 goals in 323 matches. At the Liverpool, the goal contributions 281 total goal involvement, 189 goals, 92 assists in the Premier League, the highest in the club history. Consistency. Average goal 138 minutes bia onya at the Emma Club na trophies and achievement Premier League or Jimienum mienu waje 2019-2020 2024-2025 UEFA Champions League 2018-2019 Tottenham Express and JM and the FA Cup 2021-2022 or JM Premier League Macadia League Cup and Carabao Cup what Jimienum 2021-2022 2023-2024 FIFA Cup World Cup Bako 2019 UEFA Super Cup Bako 2019 and FA Community Shield 2022 Otimi AJM Premier League Golden Boot 4 times and Wajanum 2017 2018 2019 2021 2022 2024 2025 PFA Player of the Year 2018, 2022, 2025. And Muhammad Salah Gali. Na Mosala area and I say will always be my home. Liverpool goodbye messenger. Otima Liverpool no any.
Salah goes again. Salah still. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. That's an amazing goal. It's a work of genius.
Hello everyone. Unfortunately, the day has come. This is the first part of my farewell. I want to thank everyone who was part of this club throughout my time here, especially the teammates, past and present, and to the fans. I don't have enough words. The support you showed me through the best time of my career, and you stood by me in the toughest time, is something I will never forget, and something I will take it with me always. Leaving is never easy. You gave me the best time.
Nah, also, why emotional crack? Yes, in charge, ABA about so near there. Now, what's sell to us here? Why emotional? Sana, Musadiano. I assume Liverpool penning for Michael Olise and penning for Shady Dim Komaka. Now, I say Michael Olise. And penny for guys Liverpool qualify for Champions League. Mama Massimo be Michael Olise bia. Na Rasmus Højlund say ofi Manchester United no nim say abrabana banawie de amano. No nim say se say de mani no kura fra, se say de mani no enhu ade biem. Na oko ABA no Heba Clinic no na ne enhu ade sanetie ofi Manchester call Napoli say ball no asan bambiem ogusu a wo bo. De me de story no and it's Alan Sarah or say PFA Player of the Year no ya ka say de se ba performance pa e Bruno Fernandes dia nebom se Arsenal e the Premier League na e decline rise nya enya ne wanwa eno yensema orua no som e di etutwa enne anopay Barca ama set 100 million euros 100 million euros at the tour say to striker in the summer transfer window. Julian Alvarez na and say on this note, happy birthday to Georgina Asare or Tanoso, Mr. Otuo-Acheampong. And I say, happy birthday, Georgina Asare. Happy birthday, or Tanoso from Mr. Otuo-Acheampong. Happy birthday to Shaker Stevens Jr. Shaker Stevens Jr. aka Dada Shark. We law students Jimpa Accra. Ant's perfect choice. Say Shaker Stevens Jr. aka Dada Shark. Happy birthday. Enti yako na boss player and the team no abetuaso live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV. In the meantime, yanim come away emra na fe boss and the team no and twaso na se said ye say ama say ne yade ni na akọ press conference akọja tum say ABA Herbal Clinic ombo ne dia na ama sorry sanse na dro no tatashe kan wani no a yade bia wo so bia na yade no efisu eko no ani ehunade onfase kan enka nipe eni sofo rasta sofo ahonfe waba o se asanteman Ghana munti eno ho timumra na onsam yade sofo rasta. Good morning baba said be I fine
trading
no pay die yeni bibia be dan se be din na yetie sofo rasta sempa o de mai
meda se na meda ahwefo ni etiefo ase be bibiala Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV ekodru bia no ntia kese fili ABA Herbal Clinic aseye e de bre obibiala osofo ata osofo abrante osofo 3 days osofo rasta one hwan bunu ni Dr. Queen na wiase nyina agena tum na asanteman agena tum da yensi ne form no na asane menya ekita ho die ebiem no awieye bremu mpese abrante Atwedeampo Nyankopon ne asase yi ne edina mawo se wo metwetete atempon ne mfamra wo ne onyi nubra ne hama emfiri kwaye breto mfamra fie onfametu yade ase mfama o mesaw yade no mo wapomoden pa no mo ahoden pa ene na oni menya nkita hodie no watimi din watimi nka unimi nyanhye wunya nhume wunya mamanimu a bomodin ne tumrika ne fo ani kire kwada so edwinase hyɛne nso kwada so edwinase market n'akyi hɔ a ɛna mewɔ ɛwɔ kumase na mmom hyɛne nso sɛ dɔmaa ahenkuro ɛhɔ na so yɛkɛseɛ ne yɛde ɛwɔ yɛwɔ brada dwom apia kubi coastal na kyerɛ hɔ pɛɛ ɛne yɛwɔ ɛwɔ dɔmaa na wobɛ kumase deɛ a mewɔ kwada so edwinase market n'akyi hɔ a wɔn a ɔmo wɔ afone ne mpatamu no ɛnɛ ukue doctors ni wo Genesis FM premises wa na hyɛne nso sɛ yɛni Genesis FM anim wɔ yɛwɔ dan nim yɛwɔ akyerɛ hɔ enti wonya duru kɔɔ so a bowura Genesis FM aburo sɛn mo ba bɛto APA Herbal Clinic doctors ni yɛdɛ ɛwɔ hɔ wɔn mo wɔ baabi ani ne mpatamu na efiada ne efiada bia metena se wɔ Adehye FM ɛwɔ sɛhwi baabi ani edi sɛhwifoɔ ni nyinaa efiada we mu nhyia me wɔ ɛyɛ Adehye FM last no mo ani tua yɛn ntimi anyɛ dɛ anya adwuma ba nyame yaduma defia de sofo ta mi ankasa meba baabi ani na hyɛne so sɛ busumi we mu nyina wo sofo ta mi wo kumase krodua mu ha a metrase aye adwuma anɔpɛ me sɔre ntem na metrase bonu num na matena se emre ne duru ya na maba isamre me wo ha doctors ne wo ha ɔmo ye adwuma manu si ya mi tumirika na makɔ akɔ yɛdɛ akɔtena se enti sɛ wuntimi ma ya tumirika na ne me benya enkitahodie ABA heba yade a me ye ho adwuma ɛdɔɔso yie pa na hyɛne nso sɛ ɛnam sɛ meyɛ adeɛ wɔ ani ahwɛ mu nti ne yɛbɔ me dia ne yɛde ani na tatoɔ ne nyina ne sɛ wie yɛ brɛ mu yi menam deɛ bibiduro etu ani flase ɛwɔ abra menyɛ wɔ operation menhyɛ wɔ hwɛniwa memfrɛ do so yɛdɛ engu wɔ ani ne so memo aduo na ma de kɔfrɛ aduane yɛdɛ adi koko na abedi a wudi bi agum enkwan ya wudi bi yɛdɛ agum aduro ne fantirima fa mogyam ɛbɛtire no ma bɛyɛ mu adwuma ɛpepɛtire no ma kumtire no mkuro na abani no so abɛhoro so ma ani na yɛdɛ atia ɛkwa ɛnyɛ dɛ ɛmma bie edi sɛ wani no so yɛ owisiwisi ɛyɛ ɔkantan ɛyɛ okusu ɛyɛ ɔkabisi ɛyɛ ɔsɛdeɛ ntentan wɔ soɔ no anɔpɛ wie nwuro wani no so yɛ ofita sɛdeɛ ɛbɔ asie na tumirika na ne APA Herbal Clinic enye nkitahodie na twedi aponyakopɔ ɔnfam so na yaresa ne fa hodie nyɛ dɛ ɛnyɛ wo dia ɛkɔ ɛnkɔnsa nyɛ dɛ ɛma na hyɛne so sɛ APA Herbal maso ɛhɔ meseme de kwaye bretom ayɛ dɛ abɛfie sɛ woba maso ɛyɛ na wo de wo yadeɛ bɛdamiam ɛte sɛ mebu awura kwaye bretom akɔpɛ nubra ne hama enkohine ne abena ɛde abrɛw ne nyina ne sɛ woba me clinic meka sɛ ho afɛyie pa nanso enei clinic a wokɔ edua bi a wopɛ bi aba bi apɛsɛ ohunu bi ahoma bi a wopɛ bi bia no woba so ɛhɔ abɛyɛ dɛ wobɛhu bi ne nyina ne sɛ maso ɛhɔ wometo capsules wɔ hɔ wometo nsuo aduro wɔ hɔ wometo tablet bia wɔ hɔ me oba ne wɔ sɛ me ma nsuo aduro a mia me de nubra ne hama ne enkohine ne abena ne ma wo a wo kɔ sɛ ne dido wakɔ no a wa ade ayɛ dɛ anom sɛ nyɛ saa so a enua na masi ayɛ ne powder ayɛ ne sam a wo de kɔ frɛ aduane ayɛ dɛ ɛdie koko na abedi a wodi bi agum enkonya wodi bi ayɛ dɛ agum aduro ne bɛfa ntinima fa mogyam ɛbɛbɛtire no ma bɛyɛ mu adwuma ɛbɛpɛtire no ma kumtire no mkuro na abɛni no so abɛhoro so ma ani na yɛ dɛ ate ɛkɔ ɛnyɛ dɛ ɛmma biem edwabi biala a wo a woteme nka yade ayɛ ɔkrankrɔ yade a wodi akyinkyin a wonya no aduro no tumirika ne APA Herbal Clinic enya nkitahodie na twedi aponyakopɔ ɔnfam so na yaresa ne fa hodie nyɛ dɛ ɛnyɛ wo dia ɛkɔ ɛnkɔnsa amba na da bia meka mese wo yade ne yaka kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ ntɔ yade yaka kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ sunsum mu yade ɛma ne nhyɛ so ABA Herbal ɛnam sɛ mikura soro na mikura asase na mede nubra ne hama na ɛyɛ adwuma nti no da bia meka kyerɛ sɛ yɛ huhum sɛ yɛ hunam o da sɛ wo ho ayɛ dɛ atɔ wo da sɛ wo ho atɔ me wo ba maso ya mede ahaban mede nubra ɛna ɛbetu yade na se de ayɛ dɛ ɛde ama wo ɛnya afi na mede wobɛwura sunsum abɛka sunsum mu nsɛm bi akyerɛ da bia meka me sɛ ɛnya bene ne asa ɛbene ne sɛ wobɛte aduru aka yalefo ama ɔnya adansedie saa na teɛ na nɛ oba ABA Herbal Clinic a mebɛpia asantema mu afei na manya afi a meekɔ m'anim saa na teɛ nanso adanse a ɛbobɔ ba no ɛboro adwene ne nteaseɛ dɛ ɛso ɛdwabi biala a wowɔ bia tumirika na yɛ dɛ ɛbra ebia utie me wani ne yakɔ ne operation ene yade na sa yede ababiem ene nipa bebre na ayi wo mani operation ene yade na sa ba ene wo mu huna de yede ebiem ye komprene doctor wo kasa wo nkasa mfa eno ho tie ne ye yade na yakɔ ne operation no me maso ye eni no me nye ne operation me nye operation tum edie benti na me nye ntum da bia meka me se yade no eye ni yade so nye ni yade eye tirim yade panimfo se ani bo a ekotirem enti wani ni bonkum ka enkyene ne fa so yede aka na yade ne wotire nim se wanya adu be yetire ne modwuma bibie ne wa be na be yede ebeye yade ne wotire ne wo se wunya adu be yetire ne modwuma anya sa na koyi ani ni kosiesie na asad betu tire ne ma eje se wayi preko afra teche ba bedwa no na asad na koto ateche na no efina no be sa yede adore enti yade ne wotire nim e wo se wunya adu be yetire ne mu yede adwuma eno na aba heba makika no bra ne hama enkohini ne abna abom aye no adusam se beje ko Fred anede edi koko na abedi afa bigum enkon afa bi yede egum aduro ni mfantiri mu mfa mojem emre tire ni meye mu ojem tire ni mu kun tire ni kro na emre ni so mehoro so mani ni nyede enti wakoyi operation afi ne fani wakoyi mfie mienu ni obi ye mfie num ni obi ye na ni operation mfie du ene akiri ene yade na sayede ababie tumirika na bra etwa ena abo ani ne so no bomode na bra APA Herbal Clinic ebia utie mem wode ane ye cataract ete dabi ameka me se ete no ye mo ahodo mienu ye wode epie aninim ne wode epie anine so akwasi buroni se inside and outside cataract ebia wako hospital doctor say ete ena epie waninim wo se ewo akiri wo ye ho hwenyede enyeye bomode na bra APA Herbal se obama so ye na me hwehwe mu ma me hunu se ete ena epie waninim am memu wadura ma de ko Fred ane dia eba beyi ete no epie anine so na nani afiri so ama ani na yeden ate saa so na ete no esi wanine so ene wani batuntum ye huna mama afita na age wanine so yede afa oba memu wadura wode Fred ane dia eba be nane no edi nsuo ne mfene ebe nane a emma biem meti ne bebre na na edi adanse maamefo ne papafo doctor ye nhia wankane yede yakadem mentna se nyi wo hu nchim tumirika na bra entena akra clinic na mawie entwa mame nkoduru nkranyansa no abusa se dabe na doctor wokumase busumi we mu nyina me wo ha etibomodi na tumdika na yede ebra ebia wode no eye glaucoma tienie dabia meka mese glaucoma no akanfo frɛ ne hintafraye yade a ehinta esie nipa dakro pena se wani na yede edi amaw tienie memo obi nka nkyerɛ se glaucoma anu ni aduro na enhyɛ dem twedia ponyankopon wonim se yade bata nipadua ho nti no wade aba ne maaye se ye ni aba no nyefa han no nyede ensa yade sanete eti se yade bi ho na wunya nyaanu adura menkonde me menka se yade na no nyede eni aduru tumirika na ni APA Herbal Clinic enyen kitahudie na urade farms no nyede omoa ekwa be na glaucoma fasoba doctors ne ma ye nyankyeremu nyantiase se eye entini ena de yetinim na sa entini no ena ma ye nini ya adwene nyankitahudie sa entini no pressure ebaswa ene kofa sa ya de glaucoma ne de edeba na enam se entini ne de trenim untime huru ani ne so na untime nsoso ma ne nko trenim nkoye mu adwuma enu ntina kwasi bro ne si ano nya de eni aduro we na ma APA Herbal ma so me mfa duro ngu wani so me ma wo se pers na ma ye operation no tie nie pa yade no eye ne yade so me se nya ne yade eye tirim yade ne wo trenim to se wunya aduro be ye trenim adwuma enna ma da bia me de kane a shede ye mfato ho se kane a shede se fia na esumbam ye pepam ne nya de ye pepa ho kane a shede se fia na esumbam na de ade bozo be pa shede ne ho still na wo so efi ne de ewum ba de ade bozo be pa shede ne inside da o so bright na ehren se da bia me ka se tro ne se ye nso kane a mfa simpase ana kodo asese kane adua so na ehren amobia no ne padua ne kane ene ani etimetu se entrase mo woni tenum nya se ne padua ne nyamfa so bia nya de efri so wo wunti na twedian ponyankopɔ di APA Herbal abepie oman mu ene wonam so eji wafiri woni frayade je number no wo so betimi afra na de wonti ase no waye de wabisa number no eye 0541
0541
56 51
5199
0541 56 51
5199
and 0502 81 21 61 0502 81 21 61 and 0531 78 06 51 0531 78 06 51 ebia ba me number no usu betimi afresi a ebreni ntitie ebia wo de ye diabetes wo de ye hypertension eye stroke ena aka wato oto ase na etwem wo sisi ena eye oya tumirika na ni APA Herbal enya kitahudie saa yade wenim nyina eye bonus ewa so ho mese wo ba emogya mu yade memu wadura ma wawa kono anom eba be yi yade na firi so ma ho ayede atɔ edwa bibiala wo a wotimi nka ba bibiala wo a wutie me bomodi ne tumrika na ni APA Herbal Clinic enya kitahudie sano so se doma hinkro ye wo benada jom apia ku bi coastal na kire opɛ ene ye wo na obekumase a me wo kwada so edwinase market na chi wa na me yede ena me wo me ye adwuma firi juada ekopem memenda ejuada ekopem memenda kwasiada nkwa na me nya adwuma anopa no nsia bepem anwumre no nsia me sin na kwa bebo nonum na ma yede na matenase etitumrika na bra na onyame nsanya tiase nya den enso oje ebi eba wagye so se wonyame nsa yede ewo awrade nyankopɔ enka ho ɔno mo a onyu fresa ne nsorim ɔmana bɔfo mpempem a wo sraben ene den na fa bi tie ne ehia enkoma hoɔdi mu a yede aseda na eyi amane di kunkuragedifo anyem so se amen
yeda doctor ase ABA Herbal Clinic Sofuata Sofo Rasta Sofo Abrante no ensempa ode abreye efa apomuden eho ye ni yade no yeko na so ye Pepsodent Charcoal Pepsodent Herbal Toothpaste eno eboa ye papa ema yese eye fita ema ye numu nka no eye kama ewia na afeso esiesie eye ye gams no ama no anya ahoden ye tumi adidi ye ya wenam abonkase mu abra yente pain bia ewo ye sinima na ase ye gam no emu eye Pepsodent Charcoal ene Herbal Toothpaste fluoride natural charcoal lemon mint zinc ena ye dia ye enti eboa ye papa green tea ne herbal extract enso ewo Pepsodent Herbal Toothpaste no emu Ghana Dental Association womo asanyase se apostle papa no eye Pepsodent afei Pepsodent every smile matters amen scientific hospital the best alternative medical hospital ewo Africa now ko amena for stroke yade fa wo hunsem ene yade kwankro yade atranso ache wakwenkwa amen scientific hospital ebe yi sa yade krafri ho de ama wa bra omodo chef die nim na ayi yade na ene udi asie no e de apie na enuro no wo mo de bi aka ubenya yaresa ewo amen scientific hospital kumase atwema tachiman kwada so fun ase kwan so eho ena omo ewo Ghana ha enchi boga wa bibiani Accra takra de tamale atebubu nkoko sunyane ho sahide bi so ena afi hohoi ubehu omo ewo honoma eho so omo jayarefo nyina na omo ahwe omo from we 0277 001234 eni omo ending komo bosomtwe Rural Bank PLC eboa na osikasem etumpon omuma loan services ni nyina bi de odiko bi adwuma de odiko hye wadwuma na afa die asem sifia ode beko na ode akoso ano eno loan services ahodo a bosomtwi Rural Bank PLC ema obie obebi account wo ma so ya na o ma hweso diska akra eba betutum na afa sika no wo ma san edi bi ama na ye ma sika na esefa kodi udwuma loaner interest no form ni ama flexible terms of payment said be ya ubetumi achecha ne kakrakra na ho ahenhan kuntena se na head office no ewo atonso agogo jaache kokofu trade ahenema kokobe adwena se ebu akọ atonso bokro eputo ja magazine afiakobi na binchi market from ewo 0508642705 Bosomtwi Bank PLC expert in unit banking ensua obi aje atuma se Ghana ha obia enum bie no eno ene yensu papa eno na onomu a emani padua no ahoden kangen energetic drinking water na de etene se ekuta minerals bit se calcium magnesium potassium a eboa ni padua ne papa ema utumi dayie onomu kangena eboa koma ne mane pompi moja ewura ni padua na kwa ba bia ema ni padua no function ye onum kanje no a system nim na a detoxify system no chese acid a wadi enuane a acid won bebre wakonum nso bi kra acid wo ma ro ni paduanim no onum kanjena eyisa acid ni nyina e de free ni paduanim alkaline kwatem ayade ene otunkwanta omo apai obo wakoma oliver ni kidney ho ban nom kangen energetic drinking water nsu papa a ye kamfo e de amount no ene ye alkaline water ni pH no ewo soro papa penso ebito ewo Breman UGC Tafuni Road Abaru Junction Lizzie Hotel Santas Roundabout Pakiki Stadium ena Fesuma Nkwaini Junction ewo Ashtown Frekangen 024144 9191 0241 4491 91050737 9474 Apomodin Herbal Clinic Efros Broma Sheye now qua glaucoma, eye pressure, cataract, eye syphilis, long and short sightedness, and no ni yadia ayana eha enine papa okwa ombe yini nyina efro no anino enwade kama hernia, ulcer, gonorrhea, candidiasis, waist pain and a face so goiter compo and also Apomodin Herbal Clinic okwa ombe tu ase e de amount Kumasi so folai soja for kwan so ho and omu edi omu juma we wa chow 055109 8961 0551098961 any Apomodin enkasa phone as they say obia epebiato no obia epebia yiso e no ma dance a ye dia fan free say ye used to be ne hu say ye Infinix Smart 20 phone auto a the memory no chese okọ phone terms a friend ROM no was so papa your 128 gigabyte and afi ye 64 gigabyte ne RAM no no so ye processor no da phone ni mo eboa ema utumi ye nioma bebre at a time phone ne so no eno so was so papa entu betumi abie sini na de atoa na wa bie WhatsApp di atoa na ebi kra so a wo dial obi number kra frɛ no na wo ya de foforo abra phone no Infinix Smart 20 ne battery ne ho den papa o charge phone na daba ko betumi ayuso a on charge ebi phone papa to yusufu na okasa wo mu a de one ne kasa ne bete na onka na wo so atene nka yi Infinix Smart 20 Infinix the future is now Bosch digital satellite esebra decoder no oma obia na de akofie na ode kono unim se TV so ebe ya akono eso be fe papa ni nyina ne se bibia ho pa he TV ne so no Bosch decoder no ebi ewo so o operate game center o ebi a oye hotel adwuma anase restaurant anase guest house beji decoder ne bia no ena eye kama eno ena ma TV no eso ye fe na ni gisem ne se individuals mo beto ne eye installation ne be recharge nyama mo ye ma mo 33% discount Bosch enko ena e ma sa discount no ewo na so ye Abripo Junction ship mo ho ena Bosch digital satellite omo ewo frɛ omo 0200 050848 0200050848 now ne Bosch edi enkomo grow fine about tonic mojadro a onomu a eboa ema nipadua no etumi eda kama wabre onum grow fine na eboa ema onan no nsa de bia etititu si ananse achew da bi moja no ena ntimi mfanti ni mu ye num grow fine na moja no ena ne kama ena ntenti ni mu ema onum grow fine na ubetumi adidi ye papa oba ubunsa how p ene wachi ensabuo mu hawo nyina no grow fine herbal tonic eno ena etu ase edi emau grow fine adre ebi o misty herbal colnac herbal smart herbal frediment apidang pure leaf ena fe chemical shop ene herbal shop bia no ubenya bi na wato dodo na apato a digital herbal clinic o kuma se amakom runabout omon Eben Bank of Africa eho ena ubenya grow fine drone bebre na wato for 0244 596532 0244 596532 na oni grow fine penny for wedding come grow fine makes you grow fine Augustine Marble Stone marble stones ni bi na odi akodi ujuma ni nyina ni se project bi a wo ye bia no o si swimming pool eye wo ena wo ye tile designs efie NOSC school diner usi and sorry no yesia yem for Augustine Marble Stone ni bi enye design ewo eye na bonten eni emu ni nyina ne se yenye marble stones no efe papa eye kama ubetum dia design bia from classic to contemporary design Augustine Marble Stone takwa eni ewo ena fe Kumase Kuna Junction e honso e ho a oba ye no bedin komoni ama marble stones ni bi na de akodi djuma de anim de fo beka ho nom kwa makohyehe e de ama frey 0540 415616 0540 415616 na fe 0596 396483 na one yen edi enkomo ye nationwide delivery ebia wato stones ni bi na uni Kumase ana takwa ba bia ye ton ye marble stones ni wa ye baby a Ghana man mu anyina no ye de beba na ye de abejao Edek SM Bitters Edek SM Bitters Dr. Du ensano adwuma nom Edek SM Bitters bema obeye adwuma wa bra wo mre betumi no ho kani edi nhyiamu bebre bosome no emu waist pain beko low sperm count beko premature ejaculation beko ye Edek SM Bitters Pebito Herbal Shop Chemical Shop ewo Ghana maimu 0243 989 368 and 0201 044 221 je Edek SM Bitters ni bi nebebo papa ye gina no so the first batch of LPMs no aba na wie na show no atoa so ede amamu
na no bi na wo ka Infinix one asem
yes Infinix Smart 20
as aye
Infinix
I am go phone come
and the Infinix phone ankasa ye phone a o charge a se wo ba adwuma na charge a wo ba charge bi ma je se wadu fi ana dwo abeda
okay ndi se me die ya na se sakope
yeah ye office on ye office on crofo bibri charger ba ko na crofo pre ho office on ye easy and afi so oni obi di nkomo a e wo se oti nipa kro ne kasa yie pa e wo phone nim ti ne sound quality no e wo so ye wo phone bi wo ho a na no we me boni din ne WhatsApp no bi e ma adan and storage ayema
na memory no susa
isusa o to Infinix ma 20 na memory no o ka so obetwe dan kra to so abiti na twa to so asempetia
right ajedi ntoto yeni nkomo
na many above
edi nkomo la bi fine
still na say mu defeat na kan okakra na say we now expect it now expect say better afaso
you see anytime any day with City anything can happen didn't you almost ask na for I say ni say no yeah no you say hu yeah hu ni say we no angonya shock
okay so psychologically more prepare more for
say no more bona but e kai etie in there okay ntinya ibi ana ade no so just one trophy a season for us to be a successful one
ominya one trophy kwame
okay I'm fancy anyi bi only set Takashi na 4-3 obi anya bi na wanya wana
okay
and one be yeah especially the Premier League
oh okay
especially the Premier League
munya Premier League na bibia
can have bonus
okay then you prepare for next season
yeah
interesting because now I say me molusu mente on kantina na
oh there we said I'm na near be masa for chubu akodi adwuma afeni
okay Miloto concept national team brain ye duru so no na amanfo I was squad o Mr.
national team
amanfo squad
say makachi
to say agropa na ebimudi na Zoto it looks like the headache of most of the coaches will not be materials but it will be how they can combine the material
but also be also an expectation
yeah obi on expectation
also yes one koji say na no tie Portugal for you say they want to win it for Cristiano
of course they
not at least on fa ba konko so nya ba ko a and the Messi debate na yede and Portugal they mo koji
the target for Portugal should be
England,
the target
for someone but clearly omuntimenye
no the England target for Tuchel should be winning
but they can't
because a guy Southgate the Omako semi Omako European final and so the Omako semi not the Omako European final
Sengo for beat World Cup man
they should
I said the team is not complete
it is to some extent with a good manager
Omo defense for instance I don't see World Cup winning defenders in terms of their setup
okay
we don't pass England they were actually
but sounds
and most of us are go from Maguaba
but to Argentina Molina more any Otamendi mutimi koje Emiliano
so almost no there the South Americans have a way of playing team no ness spirit
so you should also
Europeans
but looking at the various national teams now like I was saying earlier on the problem for most of the coaches will be how to combine the team and get the right balance to execute and get the target. So Ocean Komonuma Otuo and may share the French team. Now we heard the French team, I don't forget that in 2018 with Didier Deschamps they won the World Cup. And the next World Cup, that's 2022, Mr. Two, Omutimi Bomodia Uremu Ebe PM final. Lose to Argentina. Now, and then I'm a chef France squad, and I'm so too. It still appears that France and Yetima, after back-to-back World Cup, that is in 8 years, Oma fading off. There is nothing close to France fading off in their discussion. Say, oh, have France squad now. May I sure say, coach a friend Didier Deschamps would have a big issue in choosing his starting 11. But to come on in say, Mike Mignon Edako Edema AC Milan and he's really doing well. Now fast forward. Malo Gusto Ewo Chelsea, our ball right back. The same thing as Julius Kounde, our also Bastona, also Ebo right back. Lucas Hernandez, Nitu Hernandez is still around. And don't forget that Ubetimienya, Pierre Kalulu, na wenya Upamecano, wenya Branche Freno Konate, na wenya Saliba. These are all center-back options for Coach Freno Didier Deschamps. Because now Saliba bought Arsenal are in the English Premier League and also in the UEFA Champions League. Se upe defense ba kwa a standard tower. Omoye Jumana Saliba has been the organizer for a team like Arsenal and won't mean drop on. Then Upamecano for Bayern Munich, and at the same time Konate for Liverpool with Pierre Kalulu for Juventus.
Other young guys.
Center backs forms to Omugu Echiri.
Euro.
Lenny Euro some of them to Omugu Echiri Kaka. But say body ami bubu Lenny Euro be Echiri. Now Toba and Finfia. Now in the midfield you have Chouameni and Camavinga, mere constant starters for Real Madrid team no. And who too in common say N'Golo Kante can also be on the bench in difficult moments and
N'Golo Kante in there.
Yes, on the bench.
Wow.
No about count. Sometimes because so good with medicine. I decided to start. But with Chouameni and Camavinga, and don't forget this Upe player about we see from Power Italian League now Rabiot. Yeah. He's really playing well and he's still part of this French team. But to Emre Zaye no PSG is also one young talenter. Also with that surprise element from the bench. And this is all about the French national team. Now you talk anymore. Why here France for me players ni bi ofia. Omukọ other national teams omukọ start straight.
Italian national team unyanka omo
de beba ha omo de omo de mo form kakra. Nti no mo bo playoff no. Otuo sene ope front three. PSG front three no ebetimi aye France front three. In Desire Dio Bakola and Osman Dembele. But don't forget some outside the some nisa PSG front three no. Match that Karaskiri Ambon Dio Bakola Dembele France for me and Sanono. Then
they say too much.
No say me so too. Mbappe is around. Yeah. Hugo Ekitike for Liverpool. Ryan Cherki for Manchester City. Michael Olise for Bayern Munich. Marcus Thuram also of Inter Milan. Into what they say Marco 5 you grab a cat 3 no PSG na 8 to 2. Now you see the options. Inti Didier Deschamps has a big work to execute because why now all dropping and why now all starting in these matches. The advantage is that you have the options. In they say, oh sure, the Michael Olise bought the right side. No akobo Kylian Mbappe or left. No akobo Dembele leading the attack. No about Ryan Cherki behind them and in that case, it means that the Kitike, Marcus Thuram, Obitse, Bakola, Desire Diomo would all be players that they have to sit on the bench for the French national team. You know, too, France for na Juma, Osha from 2010, the disaster in South Africa. I was able to 2006, Omoko final against Italy. And in 2010, Omoko playoff at Tion Reading in Sa Ekosego. It was a complete disaster. On my friend in South Africa. After that, and almost started so much team. So 2014, remember 2018, remember Beje. Now so 2022, a Marco final, and now yes, 2026, and France has one of the complete setup in terms of understanding between players, the experience of players, the playing time of individual players, and also the manager on the bench. Coach FN Didier Deschamps has been with the team. And in terms of management of ego, national teams to adeɛ baako a time a wɔhwɛ aseɛ pa management of ego boys in we free eba no so when you coach how you big I'll be team do be atena bench now a man stay calm or bench or when you need the player no about park and so I'll be deliver more you will find issues but Oshe Didier Deschamps he seems to have that and he is one country and now France is one country I'm so too people should watch out for them ahead of this particular World Cup. They have everything to go to the third final and no Airbaso USA Canada and in Mexico so to moving forward Mohamed Salah in a Jumana Berry, it will Liverpool. Now, this might be a controversial statement, but I feel like Kasala called last year and Keboa Pachen a few. Yeah. The question marks, the untold stories around Mohamed Salah's exit last year after they won the English Premier League. Kesa Brennan and Mr. Otuo-Acheampong and Kensembone Beko Sorachen CC. Once they say no in common to say now some of the Liverpool faithfuls even have the belief that Omed to the end of the road and the transformation of the team, how the team is going to evolve to the next stage, it will even be better to do this without a player like Mohamed Salah. And that is one argument at Liverpool for the baby. Say recent times player back one will leave with the stage at a very wonderful time. Emma, a lot of questions behind, a lot of expectation behind. Or free the stage when the applause no ejina mupa na branch of Tony Cruz. But told him say up to date, there are people that still feel that Tony Cruz could bet me about a lot of teams and offer so much help to most of these teams. Tony Cruz at the time I'm not in the career baby. I'm not saying say Mohamed Salah to the career baby. Banka last season after winning the Premier League with Liverpool and Kebeboapa. Because this is the level of controversy. Interviews are Salah, the friction between Honor and Onslaught, the total performance of the team, and now even making the top four is becoming a problem for Liverpool. No one can goal scorer and so to ratio now dropping. Ebeman Sembone swat kakra. Eddie Mohamed Salah. But putting that aside, I think one African player in recent times was setting the stage ablaze perhaps to Untimbo any Mohamed Salah and free.
Ronaldo debate we have
Mate
in the Premier League. I'm saying why much more successful in the Premier League than Ronaldo.
Oh, say
straightforward and
in terms of accomplishment, yes, say Salah accomplished a lot because was still longer than Ronaldo. On say in contest matters in a lot of conversation. Prime Ronaldo was not in the Premier League. It was a developing Ronaldo heading towards his peak. But prime Ronaldo, no Spain. Spain and Ronaldo hitting a prime. Sana common koye. Because so share Ronaldo time or discover and a talent in the Premier League, and he developed in the Premier League. 2 final in the Champions League, winning 1. Premier League Player of the Season, Premier League Young Player of the Season, Ballon d'Or winner, and in fact, to England, there have been few Ballon d'Or winners on Omabo Premier League.
Okay, so be a Chechen will be.
Oh yes,
because he stayed longer.
And the stage are now drew on the bone. Salah stage now drew on the bone of Liverpool. Not all hit, were hitting the prime. So Salah the end his prime and declining in Liverpool.
Okay, we're in Kuni. One question here very.
Also, because a contest matters.
But the question is, say, all-time best goal top scorer, all-time best player. We don't look at the number of years you played.
Oh no, you didn't count.
No, and no by when you are giving
further explanation. Now, make us Ronaldo contest, Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was a developing Ronaldo heading towards his prime. Premier League. But baby, Ronaldo prime a sole powers in the Spanish La Liga.
So, but in the you are in a way
in the context of Salah in the
has been
context
better
of Salah,
in the Premier League.
The
For example,
prime of Salah.
if the Premier League guys are writing the story about the league, they will not add all these things. Where they all
No, it's very necessary. I say, okay, Ronaldo ni saa keka. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo obo ni saa keka.
And saa ni ebo na hwe.
Oh, what you say? The figure Ronaldo ever stages.
It is a Premier League for between Ronaldo and Salah. Who really lighted, who really made their league or ball money with league. The others will be now we corner we shot. Now we anyway they were
but they can't come on.
Oh, can't
also Utia Salah for instance. Salah had the Premier League top scorer 4 times. Salah share 97 points at Liverpool went to me and Fanji League. Every winning league in most years. 92 years City D D second to City. Every winning league in most years. So in terms of consistency at his peak, that puts Salah, it gives Salah some somewhat advantage.
So he was better. That can go. So he was better. What's the court was me for some where me for some because my comparison you are man adding my way now. Hey, we can't have more add you. Okay, yeah.
In common to say, ye see our players of like generation. Why she we met me choose other players ahead of Ronaldo based on your way with Syria.
To know a fan side
but you share the player Ronaldo.
Okay. Zach. Kwano Echiafa. We have
necessary. It's an interesting I've read
about the own need to in principle now.
No, so far no okay most successful in the Premier League there. It still goes to Ronaldo because he has won more Premier League than Salah. The same Champions League.
I don't know what you're saying.
Or win FA Cup.
What the Premier League say?
3 before he left. So, waje FA Cup bako same as Salah. And waje EFL miensa. And I think Salah just said about Salah.
EFL no. Salah
J1. Any EFL waje 1.
And you know Carabao no.
Carabao waje 1. Yes, 2022.
So then waje 2 no.
Waje Premier League.
From Premier League waje 2.
So, and if we are FIFA Club World Cup. Ronaldo won 1 in 2008 for Manchester United. And he said, if you pick Salah's honest, what he has won at Liverpool, first one in the Premier League. Ronaldo have won 3 and watch 2. Champions League, Omaji 1-1. FA Cup, Ronaldo aje 1, waje 1. EFL, Salah aje 1, Ronaldo aje 3. And Omunya the same FIFA Club World Cup. It will show more honest in the
now we go and break now. See compare 2 individual players. And the moon you show in Guan and Asana Yamoyano.
Oh, so this is the ane where I did Omachi, Omawini, and
Omachi, and you must come home. I'm going to Ozanami Busao.
Oh, I'm saying,
Busa, we will soon be back. Nankamajai.
See, so, oh, Fano, in terms of what they've won, there, even though Ronaldo, baby, say, when you pick at the Premier League, but he still won more. In the as a Premier League
what
player.
They have won,
but baby, I'm to say I still want to media. I still believe Salah have a lot of should I use legacy or what in the Premier League than Ronaldo.
I didn't.
The no contribution to this Liverpool team. It was a Liverpool team, not the form team.
No.
Oh, I can't be. You can't take it away. At the form team. Oh,
no, so or boy apart from way mono. What they want as individuals, they been there.
Oh, sir,
education.
Also goes there. Salah's 190 on Liverpool quite 189, but in all 191 goes 2. Oh, Chelsea. So 191 Premier League goals.
Now Ronaldo's wasn't.
Ronaldo have not checked. Salah is the third or the 4th highest top scorer in the Premier League. And I'm quite to say Ronaldo didn't do. Top scorer in the Premier League, Alan Shearer 260, Harry Kane 213, Wayne Rooney 208, then Mohamed Salah 191. So Salah is the 3rd highest, sorry, 4th highest top scorer in the history of the Premier League. Into no quantity say Premier League, you know, or she goes as if anything Ronaldo.
No, then individual BBB.
Then Senator we can golden boot. The player with the most golden boot now Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry in his 8 seasons at Arsenal, he win 4 golden boots. Salah in his 9 seasons and so he win 4 golden boots. You understand? And he 4 golden boots. But to light the Premier League, Ronaldo is the only player to play in the Premier League and win the FIFA World Best and the Ballon d'Or. Sorry, Ballon d'Or way or call Liverpool now or but not a Liverpool modern ball. That is a funny saying. Owen. Who say Hano or even though Kwaji trophy now as a Real Madrid player. But now Nyaman why Liverpool man Kwaji. But FIFA World Best and Ballon d'Or at the same time. Ronaldo. It's last season.
Sunday Premier League as him.
Oh, say modern what he did in the Premier League. And man Kwaji Ballon d'Or on FIFA World Best.
How they not be Premier League.
It's as much as I agree.
So he won it whilst playing in the Premier League.
Ronaldo. Yes.
Okay. But I want to find kind of achievement as a Premier League player.
That is okay.
Hey,
say a league. What budget Ballon d'Or on FIFA World Best? But maybe I believe say Wasala a year in that period of time, you know, in terms of legacy, I still will go for one Masala. But in terms of achievement, the Ballon d'Or for Best can't get me also. So only me against
me say but because say Okoji Ballon d'Or and only Premier League as
say your modern more. It's just in that it's just in the Premier League. Within that period, no, they have never been.
It's when the history of
they have never been any because your performance. And I don't watch this award. No, just say for the last 15 years, they never play beer. One last Premier League, you know, like Ronaldo have done. It been see that. Who say before Salah, any one able take goals no, ako baby I'm gonna call you no. Ronaldo in 2008 now, Ballon d'Or, and I do 32. Before Salah and Co came and breaky side of Nina, eti Ronaldo sa 208 and the year you just have Ballon d'Or. It has never happened in terms of individual performance. Pa in the Premier League, Obiaje ball, pa air ball, taking on players, doing scoring goals. Just say we've not seen that performance again from an individual in the Premier League since that Ronaldo performance in 2008. But nobody, as I said, no me Salah here in the last 9 years at Liverpool, too. Idea you can't take anything away from Mohamed Salah. I think he's done a very good job, and Obia should respect him for that. Mr. Otuo, this is a player, or the 3rd highest goal scorer of Liverpool. Abakwasemu. Mr. Otuo, the Masala, ne goals na washana emane the 3rd leading goal scorer of all time in Liverpool. Abakwasemu. The man here, you say, Ian Rice. About 449 games for Liverpool. And was 346. Roger Hunt from 58 to 1972. About 404 matches. Salah played 310 so far with that number of goals now was for Liverpool. No, if you pick the number of games he has played and the goals he has scored in the modern era, he is the greatest Liverpool player of all time. There's no question.
At the end of modern era, no as all time. What can you know about me?
I say all time. Okay, meaning say. Also, I say the modern era. He's their greatest player. Okay, their greatest player.
Okay.
In the modern era, he's their greatest player.
Okay.
And I think he deserves all the accolades about body bibia or.
First time I will admit to say, will be to Manchester player in anything.
No, miss, I never been anything. No, I don't want to
know. Ronaldo.
No, some my mock a lot of contests.
About conclusion.
And I mean, I say that 208 performance on the Super Salah's season be at Liverpool.
And after about all day, impact of Premier League
impact because that Liverpool team, the amount
set a record in there.
Oh, the amount Liverpool me picking ahead of Ronaldo. No, that Liverpool team no nyama no.
So therefore, I'll pick him. That is better.
Yeah, I'll pick him over.
What's set a record
within that,
first timer will be to Manchester United.
And the ACDBR.
Final one, brother.
Final one now, Medeba. So, confusion is your France. Okay, I say last time I had this discussion with you on how they are not protecting the Premier League clubs when it is in a peak period in the season. Now they see me. After the international break, on Friday, 3rd of March, PSG will host Toulouse. 3rd April. Sorry, thank you. 3rd April, PSG will host Toulouse. The French League A. On Friday, then on 8th of April, they host Liverpool in the Champions League. The 11th of April, Mr. Otuo, they host Bobo Kwefomo Lens in the French League A. But my French League A table fast them to share day. Now you confusion is in the French League A. This is the French League A league table. PSG was 60 points. Lens 59 points. Yeah, we international break in 3rd April, Friday. PSG able to lose. Meanwhile, Liverpool are playing on the 4th of April in the FA Cup away to Man City at the Etihad. The OPKs are two teams in they are about use a lot of energy that weekend. No, Liverpool because to go and play at Etihad. Uber Tumrika, papa. If you are to qualify, meanwhile, PSG have a relatively easy game at home on Friday. So you don't have Friday to have a lot of space to play Liverpool. Here is the issue of contention here. We are they are not about Liverpool. Their next league game against the Premier League in Lens. That is on the 11th of April. And the PSG are Frank League for the born impost for Momo to have a lot full 1 week to prepare for the return leg at Anfield. Meanwhile, Sa week, 11th day now, Liverpool able Fulham in the Premier League are all fighting for a top 4 slot. Lens for Montia said that because you can't sacrifice them for someone's ambition in Europe or born in Europe and come in Europe. But Montia said that. Say, hey, yeah, so officer of Champions League, I'm going to play the Champions League.
On prioritize.
On prioritize it. Not team that are available or no on the on. So now there's a big tussle as whether French Federation for no better here. I force so I'm postpone that game no, and they will listen to a Lens for no say Omonti here, and no coming back to the Premier League. How they are not protecting their clubs because just imagine the City and then Liverpool. Because I didn't want money on Friday. So that Liverpool have enough rest before they travel to go and play a PSG. But they are playing a tough game, big game against Man City on Saturday before they go to PSG. It's also, we follow this story and see whether they will still postpone that Lens game. Now that's what we postpone. No. Okay. But I think the French Federation for no. So as man on me on Munjai. Say we be postpone. But they also think that is the best way to help their clubs to go and fight in
Thank
Europe.
you. Joe.
Anɔpɛ deɛ ɛyɛ asɛm mame ni Barcelona nkɔmmɔ kakra bi anɔpɛ yi mate sɛ Barcelonafoɔ supporters ɔmɔni agye paa na ɔmɔni a agye ne sɛ next summer mzoto Barcelona budget ɔmde bɛwura transfer market ne so a ɛnyɛ kɛseɛ na ofa Barcelona team no na wɔde to hɔ din a omo areas bi wo ho a eso almost strengthen the next season. Die di kan and say Barcelona ntimi nwura next season with Robert Lewandowski as their main striker. Recently yenyine nim say number of games obone so atekaka. At the age of 38 or 39 obi enu say footballer there ye dey pre-press mbema ebema game time so ate. At the times Barcelona be ball without Robert Lewandowski no. Na omo de Ferran Torres ababi gina ho. Nti yemfa ne say Lewandowski ni ho. A top club like Barcelona entimi mfa Ferran Torres in lead on attack enko compete for La Liga. Amne Real Madrid main striker Mbappe. Champions League. Obeboa, you are coming to compete with the likes of Real Madrid IBM. One Bayern Munich, Hurricane, Uni City, Ellen Haaland. top strikers in the game and they will compete. Eti o striker ne Ferran Torres eso start to transfer market na akopemi. Names be bring naba ebialenki Julian Alvarez to Barcelona, ebialenki Harry Kane to Barcelona. Nti one area I know Barcelona will spend, but they need to be careful on how they will spend because omuntimi first kakese and top quality players and positions no munyane nyina. Another position a center back position. Since Inigo Martinez a free Barcelona struggled to find a perfect replacement for Pau Kubasi. Obi oni Kubasi bebo as their two center backs. Oman nema Christian Simba no epra no okọ. Edu time bi akonde bebo kakra onso enye no mde ne call right back. Arehu omde na ni two mo so no. Yeso omo Arehu. So a right back so a center back on more 3 games no epra. Nyame na ayo madum and recently a player Barcelona for who is a left back because from how your model no from the La Masia no your model as a left back and Gerard Martin and recently what was our position no na Barcelona for apparently be ya deal but when you are a top club I will at the highest level one team in parade players be no to me under 23 as your two center backs. Yes, the quality will be there. But you winning games. You will need experience. It is something to say. Pau Kubasi, it's a no 18 and 19. Gerard Martin soon in the same age. Barcelona bet me rely on these two players as their first choice center backs to compete now. And now at the end of the say, let's assume Barcelona will 200 million euros to spend next season. Say, o target your Harry Kane. How much are you spending to get Harry Kane? No more pay Vlahovic, but it looks like Vlahovic be extending the contract with Juventus. Victor Osimhen there, no go area because Barcelona will not pay that amount for Victor Osimhen. Harry Kane run a 30s and China the contract of Bayern Munich every Barcelona a football club and entice a lot of footballers. Say, ne, what the Bayern Munich see, now the Barcelona see. That means who the players 10 ejina ho so mo choose clubs imienu a enya won wase mu 7 ebe choose Barcelona mu 3 ebe choose Bayern Munich tise Barcelona wo ska e dey Barcelona ne be entice Harry Kane more than Bayern Munich na obo no but ade na ye den nti ye be hwe ba bi a ese Barcelona spend eno na ne na ma na ababedu se ese Barcelona spend on a center back a high level center back our experience our bit me control Barcelona back four no na nkoma meti en say Alessandro Bastoni our Inter Milan and then yes Barcelona for do money akere so mo pe no Bastoni so no zoto around 70 to 80 million euros and na open na eso kutwa Inter Milan for ansa no moja no he's an Italian playing for Italian club in TSA and you might be bring kum and this is an Italian club or compete. The Barcelona compete for no sa na Inter Milan so compete for. Even in the last 2-3 seasons, Europe Inter are more competitive than Barcelona. Say funded by points are maybe Real Madrid or City. And are gaining more points from the UEFA coefficient than Club FNC Inter Milan in the last 2-3 seasons. It's already no club and they compete. But yes, say Barcelona no be fit into the Barcelona team. They say the Barcelona for huna. Yes, he's a top level center back. But adeba kwa babo obo mu say can enough football coaches zoto ke players na chiro mu de omonye. But the coaches na chiro players de omonye. Bo na sesa. Barcelona ya can asem. He's a left-sided center back. It's all turn into a back four. The first question I was on say, Barcelona now one who know ewo Inter Milan. Quite be na Inter Milan for first use no. Or boy in a 3-back system. Then we will pretty from the left side. And can entity and the ball there was a Barcelona player. Good passer of the ball. Or a very comfortable on the ball. But at Inter Milan, Omu defended deep. Barcelona defended on high line. One of the weaknesses of Barcelona as a defender zoto ye ni pace ye bobo ni tum ni so on family kan kwa na wo wade kenim so mo na wo wa no zoto ko mo advantage but we do ni advantage. It is a Barcelona coach Hansi Flick. That's a Barcelona so mo pe Barcelona. They are buying a center backer. On Sedamo in a back four. Because what should even with the Italian national team and the Luciano Spalletti, the last Euros now, or born in a back four, or struggle here. Or you're a system player, more suited in a 3-back system. It's in your tona or quacotonesi, a quacotones aqua. You look at your system, what's the Barcelona fans in Bebreniaje? But onye the answer to Barcelona, how they play, and it's anyo mano. I think Mizoto or more money yes, when you show no Inter Milan Jessima top level centre back. The defensive organization is good. At the age of 26, or about the highest level, 2 Champions League final, or a member of the Italian national team, a winner of the Italian Serie A. But the first question you ask yourself is say, system na Inter Milan bono, any system na Zutu Barcelona for bono. The Emma Barcelona will Inter Milan no. So what the neba aye Barcelona, we the same thing na. The answer is no. Ti omonya careful ho. Most alan common Zutu minim da ebedi san komo we, but Saturday we makan. I don't know where to rank Salah among the Premier League greats. May on say me will problem be Zutu when it comes to how you rank players. Then the modern game is changing on how you players. It looks like all the best players in the modern game your mom omashe goes. Winning bobo. And I feel sad.
The man of the match.
I feel so sad. Maybe at the football corner. And sad you know show disrespect to other areas contribute to a lot to football. Sir, yes, sir, and I had the highest scoring player in the Premier League history, and Amboa. But who will convince me that Shara was a better footballer than Thierry Henry? Because what she goes channel. One never convinced me.
What she goes?
Tony Bobo Thierry Henry. And I am a man can I thing. So let me channel. And this is where Salah will come in because of goals now. So when the channel. Kabema Bada. Why?
Ronaldo is better.
Oh, so for individual ability, I say Ronaldo is far ahead of Salah.
In the Premier League?
Far ahead of Salah. Ronaldo
Premier League no more.
Far ahead of Salah. Far ahead of Salah. And there. Salah man Ronaldo. And there. Yes, far ahead of Salah. On the Salah no. So here Oba Liverpool no. Club changing the mindset. Salah was a very good dribbler, and one of his strengths was his speed. Now only Obi and any big goal baby. Salah story with Liverpool to say Ronaldo or Real Madrid. Then about Liverpool no, young also young train Sanyo Manyoma club manager is Sanyo Manina. If no locate the goal post, so we mobile to net. But see, it's not a pioneer Premier League now. So as we sit here, I'm not sure the Salah legacy at Liverpool ever celebrated like Obi to Steven Gerrard. On say generations is sound. I remember one example. Liverpool team na Champions League 2005 no. Say you ever start this season you can just say Liverpool be Champions League. Can you probably can be did na them. Better than the team we are called Champions League. John Ani Risi. Jimmy Carragher na no din. Say no Makofa Alonso aba. Steven Gerrard, Milan Baros. I want to know about Liverpool. They were even 2207 na Mashara Dubai. Almost the 5 years in the Premier League. And even in the Premier League, they were not the best side. But sometimes the impact of players at a particular during a particular generation. Sa time na Steven Gerrard mo Liverpool to na kwanya nko na mboafo. Without them, Liverpool will collapse. In games, I be Liverpool form a lineup. Me Liverpool lineup, man, who Steven Gerrard Nasamesi. It's here na me feel say when we are talking about how great our players here, concentration in the brain shouldn't go to or more match goals. Say I'm here, Bema Boda. By the time footballers be carry a baby na we, when they had Lewandowski, the number of goals he has scored. Harry Kane, the number of goals Harry Kane has scored. The number of goals Latani Bema Ashe. It will cancer players in Abuma. Bema Boda, I will help my almost size in Luis and Zaro Dilima. They were doing something different from goal, Channel. I know say go and a more winning game. But it doesn't take away from other contributions a Cabo Magoba.
Okay.
You been that on Salame, you sure say league never na we ya. Na if you born the last game at the Liverpool Anfield. Na or Liverpool supporters ne bye or Anfield. On that day, we need a proper discussion. Near a position the Amasala or Premier League grades no. Baby, I didn't move Salah Beshe. Yeah, here, Salah Cariano. You better to Rangis Munina Kunu.
Achievements, yes. Hey.
No, what he has done? What he has done? Now says say Moody goes in a judge. A more time goes on says Salah in the position of boy. And why also on Rangis in them? Even though we bought from the right, that time they not bought from left. But in yes, I say can. But so would to one the boy to one, what the boy to one so to a boy.
Oh, no one can. Oh, Brenda, no.
I even said that 2008 born around born 17 mumu half.
Who concludes it?
Me say, the internet you say and say. The obey or not put the phone team.
Oh, and he said they make a missing. They say Owen winning Ballon d'Or at Liverpool 201 after Liverpool did the UEFA Cup. The two now here Owen at Ballon d'Or. Salah and Ballon d'Or. So tell me, to do we now can make judgment. Also because back when Ballon d'Or back one inch, and that's how do I get him. Yes, born most.
That can what some no members on me.
Okay, you want to also now, yeah, not just say about the tears if you are Abusia, the Tianisa, Easter Monday, Yana, what type of Sabusa, ye, no chroma dear, a draw for Fida, you never been far, says dear, any Giano, who will never be alpha. Dear Tianisa, Master Easter, or say, dead. Most Canadian is a Canadian bottom kufu until on the day one so. Yenny any bino, Sabes near to Susu. Now we can't say as a cafe, I said the return one more. Now the Tiana, sir, we know a year, I mean, Cows, we are in Shepard's Easter Monday bash, and I know Yako for their brother, a James A. Hotel, and a day war on Easter Monday, and in terms of way, you see a place to be on that day, a year Kumaso Drobiaqua, Sapasini. O branch won sani faso won mo apɛ amwabe kuro no ɛna wo hɔ no no mede maka de bia sɛ hotel de eniama nim kakra ya na wo kwa ho nkɔfo hwɛ ododo amane mu saa de na kyerɛ sɛ joint wo hwɛ hɔ a na nyama nyina ɛkɔyie na on the day na kyerɛ sɛ ye bia no ne ye bia no a ma sɛ yɛntimi mmia no saa kwa the best DJ and MC and Dusty ɛso mic ne mu a na kyerɛ sɛ welcome sunsum ɛwɔ fɛ owie pɛ na kyerɛ sɛ GTA boy awa ɔno nso abesom sexy dondom na ɛkɔ nwumre mu abɛsɛ nankru mu no na kyerɛ sɛ when they say heaven there is no boyfriend awurade nyame dan hɔ bɛyɛ dɛ na owie pɛ abrante we maka na asɛm sɛ mampanyi dada akofo edina birthday no o invite Kofi Kinata brante de bonum saa no ha masa in the whole Ghana we're the best sɛ unum sɛ ahemfie de ɔte so abaso boni nyina no Kofi Kinata no de ama no te anwum de Kofi yɛ ka na asɛm a wonim bɔ akomia sɛ ti wɔso da no waduru hɔ no mo me se ɛyɛ James A Star Hotel Easter Monday susuma ho fe Kofi Kinata when they say sexy dondom DJ and Dusty and a GTA awa yɛsɛ wo nko na wo ba 150 Ghana fianza no manum wo na odofo bi na ɛba 250 Ghana ɛno ntabusua yɛ kɔsapase amoabem bia yɛmfa table no nsia ne mu wɔ pɛ na Kinata to a na gyesa wo bɛn no ɛno no de wo bɛfrɛ number si ama me 0598 644152 0598 64 4152 050 538 9260. Ebra nyama nyina no e konkan e wo ho enomo yankuya no na afi menka wo se wasomdwe ti herbal clinic e na eto nsade frɛ wo mema yade endokro sanse yade dokro wo bede na show kasie sei watimi akobi ani na ha wo se ye ete pressure na aba so wo hwa ade age so ben age so ko akira ni nyina no eye Dr. Sam e na eto nsade afrɛ wo ono doctor no de won sesan ye ba bi owo no e la azisa se ye kopiem e wo Abrepa First Go Filling Station wa eno ene ade ete yade no e de kona fi watima hwa yen mema yade ne de so border bridge no wo ye mane ye fe wo se mi waduro na me gimaduro di eno ntitras na no maduro ne bi na be mane mpaja ne mu kofie koye action bra be di patu no to aso wo ha no nyina no eto atwa eno pa ho prostate ulcer diabetes hernia cancer ni nyina no yade a Dr. Sam etu ase e wo Abrepa First Go Filling Station 0243 001058 0243 001058 uwie pa edania baby akwa nyina ukura ka masanka be sample e dia mawo enu ntika na medical ka chow say company wo ya ne kase pa no omu wo Japan so de omu yo mu kase ni wie pa nkro bia no omu agent omu no mu di dwuma Ghana de no ye fan Isaac Bottom company name Igbo 20 Motors woni ba bia se Kumasi Tana so na Japan so de Toyota ne Honda cars and into Toyota no upe Vozi upe Nua Sienta Vit Beta Honda Step Wagon bia wo no woni je American cars ho Porsche wani woni je German cars ho na said de ten so wono ye agent ni nti wo krama wo a ebretia bi na abedu ebo no nso ewo fom eno nti na make wo se momodem na ne strike this see ye ko Kumasi Tana so before se obedu ya santo main gate no obedi kan san agrika ho agrika de ntia na si wono ano yes scan bi na san ni mo no for Isaac see on 0249 849 972 0249 849 972 number C any number wo fra Azegboten no watimi abowo make ka wo say JM Adu and Sons wo se men ka wo say wunyam pe calcium tablet mi ntoya abusua pe bi eto wonana no wo to ade akoche no a de nani beje ho pa no sanse from dwuma eno mu yeda bia maposo menante kakra na mabre eno nso de wunya bia men ka wo say ne containing vitamin D magnesium zinc ne de fra ade ye wopom aye mre pa wunya bia wopom begina so why surgery and ya fe na recover eno nso beboa general we bi wonu mu a de bia na yade no entimi nka ho emfa nto no mo me say calcium tablet no ene ade a wo hia wo wie pa no pe well spray say de be ye na beda ena ho 1+400 de maybe mpa de biara da e mo frɛ no 1+400 suspension no na mpanimfo so di we me na fe nyema nyina ekoya enupa yi JM Ado and Sons na de aba 0509 439 063 0302 666 132 ebra wodru okanshi drug lane na je say asoya kase no wowenya bi ewo ho anemo Mr Franco de na baso bode nya nane de emanu de begu so abona baso sanse Nokia Santon iPhone so a ekrokra nkofo mo de flazi wono a na amabo no aba from de amayen ne ho so dene uwie pa no aka o se fie ba yeda gise TV no sesam epekase Franco air condition ebonyonyonyunu church freezer washing machine microwave blender generator gas and electric stove CCTV camera ne de adanampa nko school ho office wo no mo na nyema enkoyi emfama ho ye ba jaba jewel adum old Malcolm Kofo clinic new kajetia ho nyina no Franco ato na so ye e de apete 0245 316969 0245 316969 tianiye me ka wo se ese de ye ntimi nko ba bi na ye nkonkose obi de emfantu kwa wo de no a do don ko de ma ho no eno ne polish no na ye kama na eno nso de ye kono mu enim de dentist no mom ya pabene ne akeka wo abomu eno nti doctor se men ka wo se bra Benjamin Dental Clinic na fe wo se no ye nya examination consultation emma ye wie pa RCT root canal treatment ne nyama wa ya se de ye scaling and polishing teeth whitening braces teeth jewelry restoration extraction replacement ni nyina no ni ene kama edi amount mo anka sisi atutumika ekonungwa main lorry station ho enka hona no ye atomic down kwabenya run about kuma se ye wo all bantuma high street abreponya chansam ena make entachman de ye wo mazi off Canton road Kofodi ankrabata ne mienu Tadisco Junction Kofodi hona so no hye so sia ye bo modern ewo central police station mo afra wo no ye GCB bank wo no mo aye no na hwe animu you ban Tamalia eye tishigu ani MTN office one mo onso nkobata ne ba ko ho 0598731823 na nyama koyie adro no mu a eye sharp etese nipa na wo ye adro na ankasa no wo ye police ni enu nti adro ni dim eye sharp imbus yesi manyare o tom ansa na okonom sanse emaniti dwaso nyina no no nom apolice for nom soja for nom sancho for nom obia enom covid brem ene hu nse nipa da sene bia no mu a yade ne do mu ko dodo na no eye omu a no system no aye govern yade bi atwamu a no de ne control protective system no na ho odin yade atwamu a nye ne nua no manyare ansa no nom diabetes ulcer cancer hypertension UTI omu nyina no enu madupai bi bomadem na kopa bi tu ton eye 0246208496 the boss player de ba no eye de ne pade wunya enu wadi enu nti mu ko program Easter break mu na akoye o ekuofo na anu amra obenu adwolo fo na ba kaka befam fakoja uptown foods wono abape ne de no eye testi ankasa miwie pa na maka wo se eye cocktail mocktail ne de banku wache fufuo ede abeka ho ebo no so de yate so hwi promo no eda so aginam ye be kuma se race filling station wa monso amu abrepo no munhye wo JP filling station ho de efe ekonyina ebo ho obeka se ne bo no nyehu sa se de ohun krofom ye Besika FM apata senso ye block house ademra eye petroleum filling station tana so apata junction monso amu Kenya se no Garden City University hwe anim wa no nkrobata ne ba ko ho no mo place order and as a friend nye delivery mfama 0596 922 066 0596 922 066 no bo modem e de nyema nyina no atumi ahye ye e de abanti ye nya mfama so boss players na show no ento so mfama mo
osi bi no mu ye omti kurufo no aduane mra
be hu anaka
na kai me mu ko no e wo ho
ye gyina mu den
ye friend say kwa
lovers of dear fan and na ya chama birthday ko kwambonsa
K5
Frank Amponsa
chief
better yes
oh and then birthday oh and I want power now why you want me okay there we do know there's a birthday there oh some officers so there nyina Frank Amponsa you swear why you become ada one and omo me kan
so omunya opportunity mo go bi am radio so
and yeah wa had only obi aka me bit na the siasia ye we
omunya be can attest that we so be individually
okay
but unze aya na me yama dia me time empa hontuma me professor wo yana make me bo abaso
to say be fans
me be fans
okay
my so no me be fans be
yeah man go captain
that no
the exclusive na mana
oh instead of exclusive yeah but I'm just enjoying Jumaya, the sports minister, no. Oh, yeah, I think he needs to be applauded.
And why then?
Obi company be kana sem cheme be do ba two answer no. Meba. Pani be kana sem cheme me say you don't underrate him. Now, one person very calm but tough when you are dealing with him. And he tells me that in the background, no, where he got his knife no, a tough no. And for that, he's not a pushover. Who's not a spokesperson, now he aide to the former president, Jerry Rawlings. Oh, the Yana or Tiano Deba. Who's at stage to stage to Drew Baby obey the aid to the Jerry Rawlings now. And this is the man now who believe in probity and accountability. You know, say, oh, work with such a manner, Mr. Two, who's seen a lot. Now, who acquire a lot and so. And I think said in Panasonic or Kano. Today be a trump for me. Now say, it keeps real caring to me. Say, oh, okay, the guy. So to how he's handling the Black Stars issue, they be a better focus and be said they are working on who's one through. To make I now have 2024 in my mind. So to the see any your co-worker happen by many believe who say Senkenya the Ghana would have done better as far as that World Cup are concerned. Because it was in the World Cup Ghana call a game after the World Cup was adjudged a game against Germany was adjudged the best game that 2024 World Cup 2-2 the score line. So to say if I don't Ghana for a peace of mind Eddie approach that World Cup now I want to believe that Nanka anyone would have changed rather than the who ya the Ghana for we are say Ghana na ye ka ho sembe bebe. It is now I'm say now I catch the FA hands off as far as the Black Stars bonuses are concerned no ma FA no enka ho asem. The ministry will handle it no. So to
and I'm saying no, this man is up for something. And I'm making the work and also I say or no, it take the center stage. Maybe the previous was a black star, national team. You as a minister, maybe I first a Honda a dangerous zone, a hot throw, and I never hot, and I want to say, but I want to believe say the papa making baby until you finish how I tough said ye or you open no. So the say Roma Sunday mana ya can never thing of the past. I don't believe that there is certain agenda na the government to set it is real occurring and minds and who approach an hour it's about has been good, has been very very good. Giving the Ghanaian Premier League clubs 1 million Ghana cedis each. They see that. Making sure that the sports bill was passed our parliament. Misoto now institute the sports bill and see that. Misoto making sure that Sikane Black Stars and they was save Ghana good monies. Nanka first they call Black Stars. Nanka Yenya and see that. And they the Black Stars approach. He has taken the center stage. Or no, the minister no is engaging the Black Stars players. Right? And he will come out with a dealer. Ghana will be the end beneficiary. And when I'm here, I need to salute him and say, Uncle
sports minister
okay. But at Mizoto, I think say I did make I answer was a question of
I answer about the NT.
Fantastic.
And there is certain agenda.
Fantastic.
Okay.
So yes, the government, the NDC government, but also risk setting.
Okay.
And the risk setting also across all spheres of our life. And the Black Stars previously said bonus is very issue. There should be a way out there. And I want to believe that the way you will not hear a single Black Star player complaining.
You were Bonabasu in the can be said the best time better Kiako work up Naban.
Observe,
Major say, and the any year. Back and
also I'll make found what
was a work at Unyan Koy about so far just say and Tetiana resetting into the old Bonabas.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Simplicity times
so you know I am one.
Martin Zutu. We have some more questions. Football supporters, club supporters, everything are resolved in calling their management into a meeting. Normal resolve issues. I'm free say omuni answers to that now. Mizoto, ya most of the time the when say supporters ever started out through tantrums. Mizoto, can't almost them na ye di attempt na ya attack.
Can I refer to him?
Ghana.
Okay.
Ghana in most of the times. No? Okay. And it happened to House of Folk supporters, happened to Asante Kotoko supporters, Kimfesa, Ashgold, to name them. I'm liking this. Mediama supporters are calling on management and the technical team playing body into a meeting. Mizoto meeting the agenda of the meeting is Mizoto Mediama time take it that what I describe as a commanding lead, 7 points. Now, baby, any goal starts. I'm saying, I'm 7 points now. No more watch though. Zoto, they've never won a game. 5 games, Lusubi, no more draw, even in their home. So, Zoto, this issue, no, I'm going to dream last weekend. And I mean, information say supporters, no, agitation is no air cost. Now, they are planning to stage a certain. If I should describe as a demonstration or whatever against the technical team, no, any especially technical team, no. So I'm now me, say, hey, what's going to happen? Now, Mr. More resolve will say no, enquire the status quo na the BOBI, you know. But they want to call the management and the technical team into a meeting. Coach Tanko Tiha, players no captain in Penny 40 ha, Moses Parker and in Penny 40 ha, and supporters at ha. Then they will be throwing questions. Mama answers why a team of you take that lead no. You to me winning PM. Nay league log no. But then go stars I know because that time because 7 points on them lead no. Then you go stars and they go start from where they were around 9 or so no. At team about league from one that first. It now you can say Ghana playing league no. Go start that first. Okay. And so I want to believe say way by a healthy conversation. Okay. Like we are omo supporters no benya omo answers and I think the don't put on catch thank you playing body no omo catch say enye de bia na we will be up in arms with them I back for program
that's it Mr. Akomia said
something that our
Oyana we say ya otobo we have no more koye I like that. Omo ko ba no ma ko meeting come on. Obi an go through blue. That's how mama. Well, I so much mapio. But go mo ba mo mo a. Ozo ma ya na. O do ko na na wa ba.
So the active na me ajo ho na me commend.
Zach.
I'm about 2 days in the end on highway sports. The issue of medical reports is also by on highway sports.
In Germany,
there be now we tackling extensively on the highway sports. Now a lot of things have happened afterwards. Mm-hmm. First thing they say, who decided to bring the issue out because they bring it out because it looks like the discussion was between. First discussion was between us and Nipa. So, from the board to IMC chairman, then to board go to Bakwa for it, go to Bakwa. This was the
thing.
Backward. A friend saying, Kumulu, there be HMC also or one of the medical team. So also, discussion was between these three. So, board, almost Mrs. Evelyn, contacting the IMC chairman for medical reports. Then the board, sorry, IMC chairman, saying, oh, based on the message we have yesterday, say Evelyn and Kumo have a very good relationship. Instead of saying, or no fair, no wajid the amount, oh, go to, say what down for the Kwanakwaji free. Then Mrs. Evelyn also called Kumbulu for it. These are the three people that
backward on one side Kumbulu.
On one Kumbulu no.
Anybody couldn't do it.
And Imano, some born Imano. And these are the three people involved of that discussion. Then the next thing is that it's out. And according to even Danger Man yesterday, some of them are not happy. The doctors, on board specific said doctors are not happy about say now I find serious discussion about how issues comes out of Kotoko internal issues. If Kotoko back out any way issues that are not issues that are not supposed to be issue but it comes out, then it is portrayed, discussed for someone to look bad in the eyes of the public. Now create confusion, unnecessary ones at the club. And I will follow the actions now. Many have been calling and said they don't want to see Ima in the next administration because they think they are pointing fingers at our team say on the one thing. But these are what some of the reactions now.
On the day
on the Kwakachre in terms of what say everyone has called her demanding for medical report are only to me because saying it should have been from the IMC chairman.
So now, when Madame Fia Ubundi, or no, is he the head
of what?
Of the medical team, or more head, Anna? Or more be only.
Or more Sunday or more in terms of the head. But on all the and shed was a Muslim, Imano, and that there's other guy. I'm time be no bench no more. So they are move more with the team.
Now why not danger man in the both
Imano.
Okay, Obonidin. Okay, be our checks and a hairdresser, me boy.
Oh, sir, I'm not sure. Now the issue is how information comes from the club. Because so wait there, demanding for internal report there. And then all of a sudden, because this is a discussion that between Nipa and Sape. It's then a bad one thing for it to look for it to look bad.
For why to look bad?
The target is Evelyn.
Who says who?
Who says the discussion that has gone out? Say, like she's not supposed to call the medical team for it. Next thing pass through the IMC, and even they made the news look like say IMC chairman is not aware. Meanwhile, he is aware. Onuna, she followed the due process.
But won't come out with Kakra Wakano actually say the IMC chairman never dealt directly with Papa Nabonidino. Based on the outcome, he
later did.
No, but as at time, no one.
I read the message verbatim here because the program, no, the message came in. They see any when Evelyn requested for the report from IMC chairman, then he says, "Oh, he knows very well." Meaning the other Jibo knows there. Say he knows Ima and Evelyn are good friends. And you know, he told Evelyn, say, "Oh, some may bypass to media. He's your friend. To go to him and take it." So now what we can establish here and here, when Evelyn called Ima, how the discussion went, whether they before, didn't see when Evelyn called Evelyn said Ima. So then the message came yesterday, say he later on contacted Ima to furnish Evelyn with all the information that what she needs, and it ended there. Then the next morning, the news out and they said, friend is saying, Mrs. Evelyn have called demanding for one na IMC charm anyway to make Evelyn look bad in the eyes of the public.
Me can say why who make her look bad saying?
Oh, what follow discussion now? The target is that
where is the discussion?
The target has been here.
Where is the discussion? Where I've been to follow, you know.
Oh, baby, someone answer so uko a fashion is na baby both social media.
You see, I've also had listened to some of them, different people. So I say to make her look bad, no. Why not? Why interest?
I because
you cast them, no. What say? Sister, yeah, or that TV, so Evelyn, or ne Papa Nabonidino, or we very close.
That was what I was told.
Some may file account.
Yeah.
If indeed that is the issue, then why would anybody want her to look bad? I say, why name na looking bad? Is it your friend or no? Say, oh, you're not done for pass, said the walk can eat. What is his interest? For him to look bad.
So the interest is...
the IMC chairman is even aware of their friendship. And today it's not looking bad.
And we are trying to find out because then it's about one thing. Because you see, they are the reason why the action has come near say baby a free buyer, no, and the people and that link about that because they see him. Who say about quite number and about and then something about one thing. So and I create all these issues about one thing. So too in a very corporate system, I did hear pie how you manage your internal affairs. Because so too that says the issue with this easy in your way and say about one thing to create discussions. So too and the next administration of Kotoko omo adwuma ye pa na Kotoko mbeti asem de
no yati
ombeti asem de
yati
the enche bia the Andrew Jibu can asem bi say for an investor to spend that to be spending huge they might have taken those decisions in terms of who will lead and those other things. So
any asem there no.
Oh, that's some there the one who come.
And that's also what TV.
The one who come.
What TV? Oh?
To create a big furor in town.
So what TV?
Oh, ever create a big furor.
Not just say also so crowd the GSM of Abon TV. Oh yeah, and
but there's some there.
Unyamudi.
Remember me implicate Obia. Where just an
and they had when you are indicting.
Yes, somebody. Understand? That is where the issues.
That's the time in Anka.
I'm time as well.
I said, "Wow, master here." The young boy.
To Zach in common name there.
So we now crack or twas.
Oh, that's what.
Him too for kaka. A domo jumano, a yes, so ja perception between chain and boapa. Issue here by a man feeling be say, I say there is a perception elsewhere. And when you say perception, and Bema, a symbia will be a becana, a symbia betibi, a becasa. I remember one of our psychology class and lecture no at the picture.
You just read a premier college.
No, we invest. And the picture be two screen or so. And also you before the picture, but not you. All of us should focus on the number of blue items due to what picture no. To the picture no to so be 30 seconds no you free so. To you know say bisa say nipa do say na etimi yellow items no what picture no, and basically
blue.
Obi a drink blue because the question was count the number of blue items. So we are now mind an illustration on perception and pre-knowledge and how a man will view a neoma. And I know he gives so many examples how perception and narrow your angle of views, like vision and narrow because I said when it's a hantino, I know me tremble around you no. Why how I drink also.
Okay.
And
I said we are Cassie Tremna, so have Benz a woman.
Why do you make a Benz?
I had you for a background. Now, if I some I can
ask a wool baby. Now, I say, ye didn't send me out to any muff any pebby one. And the kid in this contest, one of the two and the kid beer. In this contest, no. I said, not trigger that perception. In this contest, no. In this contest of we want to utiasem nearby now, though it's an issue. Yeah. But it's not really an issue for people to feel say there is an agenda against somebody. In this case, Evelyn is yasar. And yasem be ebema sa activates our perception. So once that perception is activated, any little information beyond is so much kayampa. That is how I'm feeling because I say medium too. It shouldn't get to that extent. I say, especially those who are within Kotoko. If you've been outside, acquire information fast or carbon. It comes in so many ways. Ebu akra acquire nipa ne fast or catch the nipa no. And send a nipa ne be interpret you know. Ebu aha na say emfa ho. I'm privy to certain information and no be nete baby. And I call nearby. No answer we. When was now why not you assume as you say we anyway when you say your never hear once maka. Nipa ne fire how no so Daniel 7 the call you know. Now if amana be look like an agenda. So if you don't kill perception before taking over a position like that, why be kakra no obi a ho betimi aye wahi because of adwene bia ya kan kire wafa nipa bi ho. And this example that I'm giving in our daily settings say ono adamfu to no be ka so adamfu nipa boni ni a why how adwene be bo agu but the brain works the brain works in such a way that you start to pick fine details collect yes and you may be twam kra na of what static can boom enti ebu akra first or be adwuma ma bia won tia ohun otwam so enti no won tia me no fe no adwuma enti na sa brand but first na mfa ho if not because of the new information or adie bi aka kire wafo obi ho okay enti dey mesre the new system no everybody say why here be say no here be kan say bia che wo ko meeting kra na obi kokra na ubu kra fu from abonten kra sa na dia ko wura meeting no those are someone ka normally no obesere na ebi a joke bi obe pass no the moment the person makes that statement e wona abo say it will not be joke ebi the other parties who may not be privy to and you might actually watena se aka because e kotko tradition e wo hopa obi wura system no ma yetimi che no obi nya nipa bi mo ombe baun bi ombe ya say we you su manye we we nya nipa papa we what to say we what to say saa so obi so timu dada na obi ba ti kan say we ba na oba no luto ba na oba no ne plan ye say obeyi wa free ho to say omo committee no we hit bo say na wom na ejana beso. So I really want to beg the new regime and the old regime say ade aye pepper smooth transition ade a kotoko for some time intense bo say foforo na beba no ene omo mbe wo no obenya ba ku bi wo mu a emire bi atwa bi o ka asem bi wa abonten editia omo ho no nti wo so abade a yeso ye be sori atia sa de na koso within kotoko nine. At the end of the day, the failure of the new administration will be on kotoko supporters. Some the best of her. Number two, the last story has to do with somebody, you know. Story about Samba will know the new board of Kotoko so we share Samba to engage him in a contract extension. It's a good one. Club will be able to say utumpon na uko wenima. The first thing I'll be any say. U players are team free abontin aba be ball mo modern no. Uye de obetimi bia so be mo matana. Na be bia e sinto wo modern bonum no. Position dia sinto no. Wakope bia ba be hyem am wetimi agina na so. Enya be bia wa hoden wo no e na wo giregu. Because they say wo sha Samba is a player based on the watcher in the last 2 years. He's an established player. No ni position ho de asem ni ho. But there are other positions are question marks for. Because we to show her the any dia Peter kwa contract extension asem foforo. Abetamoa ono na se we kotko ani wo pa betimi aginadi. Oni Peter no. Because Kwame Poku enya a good season. Morfin Dozu is yet to prove himself. Doko Yakubu no buy him so and fire. Inusa enya consistent. Johnson second round yanam so to a fancy. Any mono mo eja wo mumu na paye. Peter ene Abetamoa and Omunyam so to Ometimiako. Then you come to Jawu in the middle. He can also live in Samba, then Kamara. In Saoma, we in our qua now say team no. Also Sabe said for. So I like that attempt. You ever how?
Thank you. Thank you. Dibo. It's you.
I'm just in free sports minister. Urakufi Adams. Asem bi ha mekakra na asem na ya na menya bre na menka so to the World Cup ya ko for the past since 2006 your legacy be betin show for World Cup na ya ko no aso man
ya to ka ma refi okay the lady that see
we betin a legacy bi e was a dey we ko World Cup so fa so ya nya pen
enya he.
And when I may expect the new sports minister seems to obey me the my Ghana. Share the true. The moment I qualify for World Cup, no, I am a man for concentration in I supporters a don't be pay back World Cup. When you force it from into order, fit to soon free the two, so be you one a few or no two. Abrabokra na yebon ye sha see free baby zanam to wadu sro Ghana ne omaya at every single point bi so to ye hye ye nyoma ye hye free sro ne eja fom no ho ye kan waka be ne enkoya ye make promise see e ba ska e benya e be bi dia ye we e be bi dia ye we be bi dia ye we ni nyina ye hu the last World Cup na ye koye no from the then sports minister any F almost say abai ne mo is it $3 million ebe si ne $3 million mi so to enim de omo de World Cup ye call World Cup 2022 okata $3 million any demand the F yetimi be ko World Cup so ye ba sike be nye be si hotel de national teams na yakone aba na no ano no it in the World Cup no abeye money making machine e de mom ye involved but on mine na ye drain ni de en share dan ni bibi nsi ho say na World Cup na team ayama Ghana
according to Unuya Kumia the signs are good for this minister them the ofutu na dey man
oh
no
so to
o meja bibi ho
o ti hey da chi na uni ho bi ma ezi enya bibi e de be kai ho So tell me say. Work up na ya. O say.
Me man wo.
Hwe. Nya wo man e de be. O say panyi bi wo ha tutu. Omo mo bobron be omo ya adefo no. Wosu wa ye bibi kese po say ade we de men wele mfa mo bia. To bi antimi nton. Ah mo fa mam. O fa nsuo say de be ya ne din be ka asase so. So tell me say. Eno bi na me hwe sen minister yi tutu. O kan bonus na nkwa ba bontia be ka kire. Hwe. E da ho sa na me hwe Blasters yi team no. Tutu na me ra ho. Era ho na say team we tutu. Obi wo GDC e be qualify from group stage a miracle. This one was MBC as an team qualify. And the Blasters a player be kwa pra. Na yesi akofa player for fraba. Tutu. Yetimi kwa akofa player bi kwa no bi anti ni din da kura wo wiase yeti. Ni akofa na yete na ba. Last time they were Saturday be phoning. So the more current Blasters players and squad na yesi de ko boss China Germany. 10 players. And the Ghana for Ukraine. Only reason no. So far and the national team. Aka the backbone of Ghana national team, senior national team bia under 23 kakra, under 20. They be asani about 17 kwa de amon tam peje enko Blasters. The last time I had 17 92. But we 92 the any free wa. Amon ko 91 no. We no free wa hwan mo biem so tu. Isaac Asare mo na yi mo that lamte mo ko 1992 no. A Cup of Nation no. But ene wunya sa de ni bi. And again under 20 away. Just because yeah the under 20 ni ye business.
And 2010.
Yes. Minister Otuo ni wa ko anu atum. Under 20 ye the business. Ye free team we ne a show mu je senior do makobobo Switzerland. Ade e be chini a free team foforo ne do makobobo ne do maba. Minister Otuo ko anu atum. Na Blasters na say ya o ye sure say the next World Cup ne benya players o makobo o qualify for next World Cup. And then ye tie pa we betia predict the future of Blasters. Mizoto eno nyo mani bia ese minister de na nihwe ye nyina ye peso Mizoto be ye sports minister uye bibi esombo ene metezo o kasa se be ye de ensa be kan ye stadium ne wan ya gese ye ko World Cup ba
na stadium na no mo ka se ye bubu agu ye ana
stadium ren komo no be di bibiro I think about
ma se na be ji ba ku jire mo ana so mu bu agu akuzi fufuro bi ana ka to jawa
captive you say empanyi for wa se mi am say ye de ehia wi a asan so to ye de fata so tell me china say ba Ghana de da bi ye de fata ne eja de ehia no ho ti ye hweye ma World Cup nsisi aso emfra ye ni na sika na beba ne atam bibia ne de akwhye World Cup mu e china so ho abrabo ne nya ne ni na ehia om so to china and they important. Tian has had in the Sumiano.
I try to make sure.
Sir,
I said, would
about 5 minutes per market.
Make a ubre, one man, Tiana. While Tian Quay. So, into between one only panel,
or there for 5 and 1.
Oh, that be young go on, only one, bro. Young go.
Loto,
injury as a million doing as on.
Anyway,
no, now information. Zakito, also Kakaka.
Oh, my cat say, got to go problem back. Pa. Oh, ha, and central for. May can't be who can be. Until yes, because Jumana no. Jumana to Jumana no. To Jumana no. You refuse to accept criticism. Sana yen say Jumana so tell me say. And sometimes to your positive agenda and your negative agenda. The negative one is bukru, not the positive one eboa. So tell me chana say. Who's it? So tell me chana say.
To be a mina.
Because I know na me catch you say. I na one name. Ono wana be yim. Oh. Ejuma se nyane nam sutu ye baba ye ejuma. Ekromo ayete sutu ekromo aye. Oso mele. Ya mo fefre. Anye de on fefre kitu man ka sa wo de ti. Ye nyintum sutu ye nyintum.
But what do you have for contract?
Munyina mutia mukasa mayedin nam tie wo. Mayedin nam tie wo. Asam ne se dutu. Ye interest sometimes. Na hadwene. Me I don't menye obi a meye against agenda. But your agenda should have a positive impact. Should have a positive impact. Yes, a washer that. So would you be besiwo? Nam to wasa no. Yes, obi occupy officer. So ye nipa. Obetimi akọ wrong. But wa asem na wo kan make sure asem na wo kan no. Ida se ne nyoma na wo ye na wo kan de atene no. So wo criticize na ma atene no. Say yes sir, mzoto. O pick the duties of personal assistant. Bema boada na wo kan a. Now we hear the duties of personal assistant. And then the man here say personal assistant ko hu IMC chairman. Say ye hear a medical report of player we and assume say na obenten. Asem we woman dey. Bema boada chrem. Say unim, say also unim the duties of personal assistant. Enya asem bia. Asem wo ham zo to esi e kama ne ebo a nye bi ni we mo enya bi ni we mo entimi de ema boda eno se no ameka wa ha say
a personal assistant PA provides personalized administrative, operational and secretarial support to senior executives or individuals to maximize their time. Key duties include managing calendars, scheduling appointments, organizing travel, handling correspondence, and performing personal errands, requiring high discretion, flexibility, and organizational skills.
This is what Enra, even an American about a CEO and semi no betting abudin we. Now, one yes, I didn't do. Oh, yeah, we are no about no abudin way, a channel as a son of Budin, a dear channel.
Wow, investigation.
But I'm asking your questions there. So, why will you investor? Yet here, Ejuma, Mr. Ajima decided to be reduced. No, who's only more number Ejuma.
Idea. All right, Abbas.
The credit come on.
That's one strike. I
football.
Especially in job for
Bruta.
But what do you mean? Charge no.
About a brain or charges debris. About a brain shot. On there.
Ready for him,
no so ba answer o papa. Ready so anti dey can say ye dey be afia ba career kasa 2 cents. Ye dey na degree. Ya ka say ye ko have as da bi ye dey hu street and ye dey to ya adwum. Na ye dey asua de na ye dey akasem. Football medical ka football you want some say be football direction na me. Ye hwe ni you blaster team no. Ada me hwe ye pa me hwe na ase o man a wo asi a ya kwa ba afi ne be ye ne ma yi. Aso maya ntoko team no wo hwe no ni atra team no hunu bia
adinja
blaster team na on
me hu keeper
no on dey say wali be mu no on say wali be mu no has be mu no
yeah
na hwe team wa ye ya so me say born say ya ntutu ne ma yi ya ba 5 years time we beko ba bi ne ebobo no obi anyina ho ko ye ka o mu ntie wuti ya start mali team etimi ko group stage. Every group stage, I go quarter finals. Obeka ya no more the modern football.